The Cruzex military exercise, promoted by the Brazilian Air Force, is one of the largest and most complex international aerial training operations in Latin America. The first edition took place in 2002, in a context of growing international military cooperation and the need to modernize the operational capabilities of the Brazilian Air Force. Since then, Cruzex has become a biennial event, with the participation of several nations and the carrying out of aerial combat exercises, transport operations, support missions, command and control and air defense. The next edition of Cruzex will occur in November this year, and it will be the first major international air combat exercise for the Gripen E, which was acquired by the Brazilian Air Force and is now manufactured under license in Brazil. Although the Gripen E is not yet fully operational due to an extensive battery of tests, something normal for recent projects, it has participated in simulated combat in Brazil, where it faces the old modernized F-15 fighters of the Brazilian Air Force. The Swedish Air Force's Gripen E are also tested in simulated combat against the Gripen C, and although little is known about these internal exercises, it has been reported that the Gripen E has surprised people due to its electronic warfare capabilities. However, the Gripen E has not yet participated in any international air combat exercise where it can be tested against aircraft from other countries, a reality that is expected to change in November this year, with Cruzex. Cruzex attracts participation from several nations in South America and around the world. In addition to Brazil, countries such as Colombia, Chile, Peru, Argentina, Portugal, Paraguay, Uruguay and the United States will participate in the next edition. Other nations, such as Germany, Italy, South Africa and Sweden itself, will only participate as observers. Historically, the United States sends the Air National Guard's F-16 fighters to Cruzex. However, for reasons still unknown, this year the Americans decided to send the powerful F-15 Eagle fighters, one of their best planes and which until then had never participated in the exercise. In the first part of Cruzex, a series of one-on-one or two-on-one simulated combat exercises are carried out, where the objective is to actually test the aircraft's combat capabilities. It is at this stage that Gripen and it should face the legendary F-15 Eagle, which despite being older, is still a very powerful aircraft, which has pilots with great experience and cutting-edge training, and which is equipped with modern missiles. In addition to the F-15, the Brazilian Gripen should also be tested against the Chilean F-16 Block 50, the Peruvian Mirage 2000 and the Colombian KFIR. By the way, the Colombian fighters, although old, have been modernized with modern Israeli sensors, including ESA radar and state-of-the-art electronic countermeasures, as well as extended-range Python 5 and Derby missiles, so they cannot be underestimated. In the second phase of Cruzex, the Gripen E will be part of the Blue Team, along with American, Chilean, Peruvian and Colombian fighters, where they will face the Red Team, which will be simulated by modernized F-15 fighters from the Brazilian Air Force. This second part has a greater focus on integration training between forces from different countries, where Gripen's communication and information sharing systems can be tested more broadly, in addition to the command and control capabilities of personnel on the ground. This division of Cruzex into two parts, each with a different focus, will allow the Gripen to be tested in different areas over more than 10 days of simulated combat exercises. Obviously the results of these trainings are classified, but leaks are common, especially when there is great expectation involved, as is the current case, due to this being the first international exercise involving the Gripen E. An example of this was the Falcon Strike 2015 exercise, between Thailand and China, where information leaks made the public aware of the great advantage that Thailand's Gripen C fighters had in combat beyond visual range over Chinese J-11 and Su-27 fighters. Therefore, we can expect news and information about the performance of the newest Swedish fighter in November, including against challenging opponents, such as the F-15 Eagle and its experienced pilots. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.